Hey, before the video starts proper, I wanted to highlight two of the league representatives. The first one I'm going to show here is down here in the Watchtower in South Province Area 4. You leave defeat 5 trainers, I think. Let's talk to him, and he will give us the Rocky Helmet. Pretty good item, actually. It's very nice held item for tanky Pokemon, especially. And the other one that I want to show is all the way over here in South Province Area 5 on the coastline here. I don't remember. Is it also 5 trainers? It might be. But this one is a very useful item to have, especially right now, because well, just nice for competitive, obviously, especially this one. It is the Eviolite, which is very nice because it basically gives your Pokemon a +1 in both their defense stats if they are not fully evolved, or if they can still technically evolve. So in the case, literally, like, everyone here except Tauros and Boatwing can use it. Also, ignore the fact that Saltbay is at 1 HP. I was doing some stuff off camera and forgot to heal him, her actually. But I believe that's everything for now. Oh, also, I'll make a mention of it. I think it's this Pokemon Center. Right, let me check. I know I've fought some trainers around here, but I don't know if I have enough. Trainers, let me see. 5 trainers. Okay, we did. We get the team for Aerial Ace. This is more useful, like, early game, especially like in the point you're supposed to be here anyways. So if you're doing this in the early game, definitely get that as soon as you can, since that's kind of useful for the first gym. But I think that's everything I prepared for. So let's get into the episode. Hello everyone, this is Tim Sage here once again, back with more Pokemon Scarlet. Last time I believe we took on the Fire Team Star base, Mela. Yeah, I believe that's what we did last time. This time, you see we're at the north end of Levincia, and we're gonna head over to take on the next Titan for the Path of Legends. I believe I checked here on my own time. I think if we go up here just a little bit, Arvin should give us a call. Watch, I said that, and he doesn't even show up. Huh. I swear, you know what? I may have recorded, and do I have autosave on? No, I don't. Might have been like I went too close to the wall nearby, and that caused the cutscene trigger, possibly. I swear that happened my first time going through Hello Diglett. That I step on. Oh wait, why am I using... I just realized I'm using Olivia. She is actually not the best for this Titan, because this Titan is a Steel type. And unfortunately, it's going to either be Capote or Chili that's going to basically be taking this. Also, I've actually bothered to equip Helldimes as my Pokemon this time. You can see from... I recorded a bit for the beginning for a few seconds. I got the Eviolite and the Rocky Helmet from the League representatives that you'll see at the start of this video. So, looks like we just need to go this way. It's on the road, so it's not too hard to find it. Oh, there we go. So that should be Arbor calling us. Yo, Santiago. So, somewhere in one of the mines that are around here, we should find the lurking Steel Titan. Rumor has it that the thing's staggeringly huge and real long. I think a Pokemon like that would be easy to spot. I wonder how it always stays hidden. Maybe it's super fast? If that's the case, writing that Pokemon views might help you catch up. Okay. I see you were that worker is a Steel type enjoyer. Oh, there's a charcoal and whatever the mid evolution's called. What are they called? I don't even know their names right now. Oh, I was like, what is that? I'm like, oh, it's a Cuffman. It's Meowth. Or Santa Cobra, whatever it's called. Or the Silicobra. Oh, it's oh, there's a room, I think, is that poison, this thing that immediately leaped at me. I think this is Varoom is what this is. Pretty cool. Actually was considering using this on my team. It is a poison steel type. It's actually the evolved form of this, which is Reveroom, I think is the name of it. It is actually the engine block that you see on the Starmobiles in the Team Star fights. But obviously, like I mentioned, this thing's a poison ground steel type, which means it just gets deleted by ground moves. Also, I'm gonna say this here, when we get to a certain point, Capoe is gonna be replaced. There's a certain other fighting type that I wanted to use that I thought I wouldn't have access to until the late game. But thankfully, I mean, it's going to be for a little while here if I'm going to be doing everything in proper order. In fact, my last team member is not going to be until quite late in terms of the required location. It's actually the Pokemon that is the last Titan. I'm not going to use the Titan version of it, but we should probably look. Because it's all the way over here. Which means, I think the next location we need to go is here anyways, at Casarafa. And Medali we definitely need to go at some point. And that's nearby, so I might as well tackle that when we get there at a later point. But anyways... Okay, where's the... Okay, the Titan's lair is that way. On the way over there, I do see a... I think it's Really Cool Carpal, that's the name of that line from... oh, Thunderstone, that's kind of nice. That line from Gen 8, like Rockfire, like cool Pokemon. Huh, gee, I wonder where the Titan is. So I can mouth. But yeah, let's use Chili here since it is a steel type. Also, do not use ground moves on this thing. Oh, okay, so we need to actually chase after it. That was very short-lived. Don't look at me like that. Alright, big guy. Let's do this. We have Titan Orthworm. I remember my friend Ivan was fighting. He fought like stuff way out of order. In terms of like level wise, I fought this thing much earlier. Jesus Christ! I mean, granted, it is super effective, and Orthworm is not very well. It has not very good special defense. It's pretty much like a good Onyx. It's a pure steel type, and its ability is pretty cool. It basically it has like water absorb per ground move, basically. So that's how I can describe it. Do we actually get to go in here? Oh my god, we actually go in here. That's cool. Very nice. Now here's his lair. Santiago, you managed to pin down the Titan? That's the lurking steel Titan. It's, well, it sure is long. I think a little friend might be feisty now after eating those herbs. We're gonna need to do this together, Santiago. I mean, as we usually do. Let's see what Arden's teammate is for this one. I think he usually has different Pokemon for each one of these. He has Toadscool, which is the, what is it, branch... It's some, like, specific term, and by that it's just a slightly different version. It doesn't matter how big an opponent is. Victory is going to taste so good seasoned by my Toadscool. Yeah, this is the regional form. It's not a regional form. It's not like a Galarian or Galarian. Haldean Toad Tentacool. It is technically supposed to be like slightly different. You know, it's really just a different type and a different name. It just resembles Tentacool. It's a ground grass type, I think, which is kind of interesting. Oh yeah, it's quadra dice, which kind of so that's some interesting traits, like what its ability. Oh no, wrap. Okay, grass not. And this thing's really heavy, although grass is not the best type to use against this thing. And goodbye. I mean, it has only been like 9 minutes in this episode, and we've already done what I wanted to do for this. Goodbye. We did it. And a little for Salt Bay. I think pretty much both Arboliva and or Olive, I think is the mid-stage name, as well as Knuckle Stack. They evolved in like the mid-30s, I want to say. We did, Santo. Pretty good, little buddy. Did you get a good look at its face, though? I didn't expect Titan to be such a little cutie. But if we go in here, we'll find more of that Herb Mystica day before. Let's go find it before that thing can regroup. Sure, there's some here too. Aha! I knew it! I spy Herb Mystica. We found the salty Herb Mystica. And this is a church. We're on a roll. Now then, let's see. What does the book have to say? Apparently, salty Herb Mystica helps with aching hands, I almost said heads and feet. Hands, feet. Good for neuropathy and numbness. When you got muscle weakness, it's supposedly build up strength again. It'll definitely help my boss to feel even better. Come on, Santiago. Let's get some food going. I'm not doing the voice for the action sounds. So to keep you waiting. Okay, Pit. Here you go, another your favorite old oven sandwiches. Comes with a special Titan badge. Pokemon League might not recognize it, but I hope you'll appreciate all the same. I mean, we will. I actually quite like that photo there. Alright, I must have Miraidon, wrong dragon. Alright, Miraidon. You may have the sandwich. Maybe this might happen. Don't worry, I made this next time. I can't speak. This is tradition in these videos. Don't worry, I made extra this time for that brood of yours. No, this is mine. You may have the extras that Arvin made for you. No. The game is really fine. Come on up, my Mastiff. Got some for you too, bud. That's it. Small bites. Small bites. Meanwhile, freaking Koraidon just slurps the whole thing down. And we get a high jump. Why'd at least bother to taste it before you saw it down, would you? This brood seems to be benefiting from the herbs too, I guess, in its own sort of way. Oh yeah, before I forget, so, take another look at this. There's always a Titan Pokemon near the Herb Mystica when we find them, right? Just like the book says, it's not like big old Pokemon just happen to like these herbs. It's actually something in the herbs that make them Titan so big and strong. So does that mean a Titan's lair isn't really some kind of treasure hoarder or whatever? Just a pantry where the Titan keeps its food? Oh, you done with your sandwich, Mabostif? Rough? You heard that right, Santiago. Mabostif just woofed, right? Right. I'm not imagining things? I'm not imagining things. It's a different inflection I should have done. See? See that? I knew I wasn't just hearing things. Oh, Mabostif. Who's my best bud, huh? Who's the best of boys? You are. Yes, you are. It's been so long since I've heard that wolf. Mabostif is definitely getting better. Ever since I teamed up with you, good things keep happening. We still got 2 hours to go. I hope you'll stick it out there until we're done. No worry, I will. Especially since I have a shiny Mass Shift, which evolves into this thing, so I'm like slightly more attached to it than I actually would be. Alright, Sato. Let's see how this is Sato. If the Corona is regaining more of its original power. While you're riding, it seems that you can jump higher if you press and hold the B button. But what is this B button you speak of? Oh, you have to hold the button for the high jump. Please continue to take good care of Koraidon. I will, ma'am. Man, so I hold the button. Oh god. So this is just the regular jump, and here's the high jump. Jesus. Yeah, we can go way higher now. Not like crazy high in terms of that way, but we still jump pretty dang high. Alright, so I did not kind of not expect to get this. No, there's an Orthworm now. Now they're spawning around here. Well, maybe they were and I just did not notice. I think that Tumbleweed, yeah, this thing's a Pokemon, by the way. That's a Brambleghast, I think is the name of this thing. Or is that the evolution? Yeah, it's Bramblin. Brambleghast, I think, is the evolution. Which might be this thing, maybe. Or is it? No, I think it's still the pre-evo. I believe for it to evolve, you need to like level it up after like running around with it for long enough with like Let's Go active. But you know I don't have much else planned for this episode specifically. I guess we could just kind of ramble around here a bit. Wait, there is a... Yeah, there's a tower over here I wanted to go get. Because it is a waypoint that we can fast travel to later on. So let's go do that right now. And it's pretty sure there's a team up here. Yeah, Sandstorm, it's not too useful. Usually, the weather moves are kind of outclassed by their like ability versions that just summon them when the Pokemon just exists in battle. From like being switched in or otherwise. And this is a very tall tower. It should have a... Yep, there's a Gimmighoul right there. But yeah, by the way, for the uninitiated on how you evolve this thing, you need 999 coins from this thing. Of this thing's coins. Which, thankfully, finding the versions of it in its chest form do give anywhere from, like, what, 50 to 100 coins, I think? Oh no, not Astonish. Okay, this thing has really... It learns no moves naturally when leveling up. It's pretty much dead weight if you have it. Let's see what we get out of that. Yeah, 50. Nice. Alright. I just came up here just for the waypoint. So let's see what else is up here. Now there's a center to the north, east, or northwest actually. Let's head over there. as well, because in these past few parts I haven't really actively done much exploration. I've mostly done it off camera. So we could just kind of run around for a bit. Revive there. I won't do much of the trainer fights here, because I'll just show the... I've been doing it with the, just finding the... or showing, like, oh, this league representative in this area has this item. He beat a bunch of the trainers here. And I skidded onto a roly-poly. Oh, Smooth Rock. That's actually not a bad item for, like, other summoning Pokemon. Oh, we're near the Poison Team Starbase. So it is kind of a good thing to pick up this Pokemon Center while we are here. I don't think I need to actually visit, I just need to, like, step on the platform. Yeah. Curious, though. What is this Terra Raid Crystal? It is a Flying Shellos. Interesting. There's an next attack. I want to see what that TM is. It is Iron Defense. That's actually pretty okay. Let's see what's this. Just want to thank you. And zinc. Free vitamins are always nice, especially for if I decide to get into competitive, like, breeding and stuff in this game. I didn't really do much of it. I tried to a little bit in... Oh wow, Max Revive. In Sword and Shield, but I didn't really do much of it, if at all. But since, like, some of my friends seem like one of my friends, Gene, who, those of you who have watched more of this channel know him from Draft Journey, my Yu-Gi-Oh! Progression series. He's getting into... He might want to get back into it. And hey, Nick. Now, if you both... Now, Nick is people who know him, if you watch my Monster Hunter videos that, at least at the time of recording, get, like, very few views, and I stopped recording them all together because I just want to play the game play Monster Hunter on my own. And not have to worry about, like, recording quests for content. Can I really not? So here... I think I'm stuck. Okay, thankfully the game realized that I was stuck. Okay, this also landed... What? Oh, it's a Terra Espeon. Oh, there's some items here, nice. Amnesia, that's not bad, not terrible. They don't really... Are you okay, Espeon? You don't really see Amnesia really used anymore, because, outside of, like, big, like, stat ball sets, unlike certain Pokemon, it's nowhere near as broken as it was in Gen 1, where it was basically a double Calm Mind, since Special was just one stat back in Gen 1. Oh god. The Premblin scared me. There, Pokemon spawned in the wall. Oh, the Larvitar that spawned in the wall. Oh, there's a... What's the name of this thing? Actually... And, Gumshoes. I stood on the Gumshoes while I was fighting the Larvitar. This thing... I think this thing is Glamora's evolution, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Glamet. It's pretty interesting. It's not a... It's a pretty interesting Pokemon. It's basically a... Is this just poison, or is it poison rocks right now? I don't know. Well, it's a poison rock type. Okay, it is still rock type. But yeah, it's a poison rock type. It evolves into Glamora. And has a really neat ability, what's it called? Toxic Debris, I think, where it basically will inflict... whenever it gets hit by physical attacks, I'm pretty sure, it will spread toxic spikes. Oh yeah, I forgot I actually do have a free space in my party right now. We can come with. Not put in the front. I'm not going to be using this in my party. I'll just say that I get a good... Are you kidding me? I'm not even going to use this thing in my party, and I got a good nature on it. Because, yeah, this thing is a special attacker, as you can tell by the 68 special attack versus currently 27 attack. But yeah, let me show it here. Toss to the Braciar's poison spikes at the feet of the opposing team when the opponent takes physical damage. Or damage from physical moves. Same difference. Just different wording. I know I've seen people, like, on Showdown videos from, like, people like Pokémon, Blunder, where they run, like, Focus Ash on that thing. It's evolved form. I mean, it's pretty good. It's like the ultimate hazard setter, because it just packs Toxic Spikes from its ability, and has access to, I'm pretty sure, the other forms of hazards, and even has, I think, its own signature move, called, like, Moral Spin. That is a big Flamigo. Okay, no, the Flamigo's just flying. It looked big for some reason from flying. But yeah, it's pretty neat. It also has a move called Mortal Spin, which I think is basically a rapid spin, but also poisons whatever it hits. Is that a... What the hell is that thing? Oh, it's a Poniard. I could not tell that was a Poniard for a second. Orthworm. I guess the whole thing Armin mentioned about Orthworm is that you have to, I guess, run into it because they're kind of squeamish from the looks of it. I don't care. Tadbulb. And that thing is just zooming. Okay, that's the regular Orthworm. Man, those Broom are just revving around. Hence the name. Yeah, but yeah, let's also head over to that town over here. This might as well look over. Jesus, the freaking world is loaded in again. Oh, thank you. Alright, let me... Ooh, TM. Nice. Then I bothered to go all the way out here for this. Fire Spin, not the best option. It's definitely an option. Not a great one. It was definitely the move of all time. I mean, it was actually pretty decent in Gen 1 because, you know, it's a trapping move. Alright, so here we are in Zapapico, which I'm pretty sure... Yeah, there's a league representative here. So I believe around here, there's nothing I think of note in terms of... Like, there's no events here. There's no gym. There's no Teamster base, obviously. There's just kind of an intermediate town area. But there's one... Oh, wait, there's a TM. Psybeam. They're not terrible. Oh, nice and Steel Terra Shards. That's kind of nice, especially because I know Terra Shard farming is kind of a pain in the ass for competitive, and Steel is a pretty decent Terra type to have. Nothing up here. Okay, so I was mentioning is... Ah, this person. This person here, depending on your version of the game, see this person, since I'm playing Scarlet, they want Bronze Ore Fragments. I don't think I have any. Yeah, no, I don't. But they will want Bronze Ore Fragments. And if you're playing Violet, they'll be different. I think another NPC in that same location that they'll want Chips of Sinisty. And yeah, depending on which one it is, you will get the armor item. I think it's the Auspicious Armor for me, and then the in Scarlet, and then I think for Violet, it's the... Wow, this is a Toddle here? This is weird to see an ice type in like a non-icy environment. Wait, how close are we to the ice area? There is... Oh, there's a Chansey here. We're not too far from the mountains, I guess. Which is weird to see. Man, wow, the Toddle is big for just being the baby form. Oh wow, this thing's decently leveled. And that actually took... Yeah, this thing has a lot of HP, to my knowledge. We at least catch one of these just for the Pokedex. I say as it immediately breaks out. So I don't have like any like ice moves. So I'm gonna switch into Bolt Wing to at least paralyze it. Okay, one other thing I can give... God dang it. Vice the Titan, Versatile. Just gonna pluck since I know I'm so fast I'm gonna not hit it. So I know Satotl and its evolution are not the fastest thing, they're kind of like middle of the road in terms of their speed stat. But that's made up for by the fact that one of its abilities is Slush Rush. Which is basically, yeah, it gives them double speed in hail now called snow, which is quite decent because I think it's one of the fastest users of that ability. I'm pretty sure it has a fuck ton of HP, like at least like base 170 or something insane like that. It has kind of med defenses, but it has so much HP that doesn't even matter, even though it's an ice type, so it doesn't have any really noteworthy resistances. Alright, let's... Yeah, there's some Fiddle around here. It's Sneasel. I guess that makes sense, since, you know, I did find some other ice types around here. There's a Lichen Rock there. Neat. I wonder, how do you get... Because I'm pretty sure all 3 variations of Lichen Rock are obtainable in this game. I don't know how you get access to specifically, like, the own tempo Rockruff that you need in order to make the Dusk form. Oh, there's another game, please. Exeter, that's actually a decent move. It's just unfortunate that I don't have any mons that can use that. Right, there's just a bunch of Sneasels surrounding that Sawsbuck. Oh. There's a Pride of Pyroar there. Okay, now I'm just kind of running around with no real, like, purpose as to where to go right now. I think I'm at least gonna go hit up this Pokemon Center here. Brad is going a very roundabout way to get to Medali, I guess. Which is fine. You know, we don't really do this that much, you just cut around a lot. And there wasn't much of this episode, aside from just us taking on the Steel Titan in this video, so might as well. Oh, there's a Spothra. That's the evolved form of Fiddle. It's an ostrich, which I think is neat. I was gonna say it's our first ostrich, but wait, no, Dodrio are, you know, actual ostriches. But another ostrich Pokemon. Considering we get so many other birds varieties, but not ostriches, I'm fine with it. Water Ball, nice. That's a lot of Satotl. Just vibing. Nice, and their teams up here. Ooh, Body Press. This is like my favorite moves that they introduced in Gen 8. In fact, wait, can Salt Bay learn this? Wait, I have an Air Slash TM I never used. God dang it. Also, yes, she can learn Body Press right now. That is very nice. I'm also going to just teach... I'm going to teach Bolt Wing Air Slash. I don't know why I have did not even notice. Get rid of Pluck, please. Give me an actual, like, special flying move, for God's sake. Yeah, I am definitely going to teach Salt Bay Body Press. It is a fighting move. I don't think I really need Mud Shot. It's not that great. It is special, so... Nice. And yeah, her defense is quite good, and it gives her basically something to do with her pretty good defense stats since, unfortunately, mine is a minus attack nature right now. Ooh, wow, Stealth Rock. That's not great in-game, obviously. It's pretty, very niche in-game. Oh, God. But that is quite nice to find that for competitive. I don't even know where I'm going at this point. I'm about to go into the freaking crater. It's been very funny. And another TM. Ooh, flamethrower. That's actually pretty good, technically, but it's kind of irrelevant because Crocodile, when it evolves, gets access to a very good signature move that, while weaker at base, because it's only 80 power, I think, compared to the 90 that flamethrower is, it has a better, like, secondary effect, because it always boosts its special attack every time it uses it. Which is pretty good. Let me at least... And another TM. We're just getting a lot of TMs just from running around. Eerie Impulse. What does this actually even do? I don't think... I know... I've heard this the name of this move before, but I don't remember ever seeing what it does. Used by I suppose in... Oh, okay. It's like... not that great. This is Meowth. Oh, we're at Medali, actually. I'm pretty sure you definitely want to fight this guy. Or fight this guy. Get the item from this guy, because I'm pretty sure this guy gives the amulet coin. So I'm definitely in between videos. I'm gonna go fight a bunch of trainers around this area to do that. Which, speaking of which, I think that's a good enough place to call it. Pretty light in terms of progress. We only really did the Steel Titan in this episode, but we ran around a lot. Found a bunch of neat TMs. I kind of want that item that's on top of this roof. What is it? Premier Ball. No. That's kind of roaming. Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure around here, outside of this town, there should be Ditto, I believe. But Ditto, as well as Zorua to a lesser extent, have this interesting mechanic surrounding them, where randomly certain Pokemon will not be as they seem. Oh, that Voltorb just died. F. Thing. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that any of the Pokemon in this general vicinity can actually not be... can just be Ditto or in disguise, and I think Zorua falls a similar mechanic. But for example, this Persian's still Persian. That's really funny that this thing learns Assurance when it is highly unlikely that this thing does not go first. Thank you for the free money. Oh, well, this is awkward. You know what, Salpe, come out and let's test your new body press out. You fool! You do like literally 5 damage to me. That was... oops. I think I used iron defense there first. Alright, let's finish this up. A lot of this thing... oh, it almost killed its... it's really just gonna kill itself because of Rocky Helmet recoil. That's very funny. Or no, I'm just gonna smack down it. I'm gonna use body press, but I accidentally clicked too fast. And a level up. Nice. You know, C-Bomb would be nice if Olive was not a special attacker. I don't know how you can tell. Probably need to actually see all the Pokemon around here first, because some of them will behave a bit differently from what they actually are. Oops. Okay, you surprisingly lived that. I'm just gonna tuck it all away. It's funny that like this is one of the few times in the series where I've actually found Pokédolls actually kind of useful. Okay, enough rambling. I'm gonna end this episode here. So I think next time on Pokemon Scarlet, we are gonna make our way towards. Well, actually, we're nearby. Here, Casagrafa or Cascarafa. I'm sure I'm pronouncing that properly. We're over here because this is the next gym we need to take on, which is the Water type gym. And then I think after that, in terms of progression, just to look at what's ahead. Oh, we actually are going to need to come back around here to take on the Poison Team Star base, actually. So it's good that we hit up that base beforehand. But yeah, next time on Pokemon Scarlet, we'll be ending halfway by taking on the next gym. So take care and do not explode, Voltorb. No, you had so much to live for. Rip. But anyways, that's it for this episode. I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care and have a good one. Peace.